Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator's IT Expansion. The last episode, well, we worked on a bunch of PCs. We got some stuff all fixed up for the people at Iratech. And if you missed that episode, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner so you can go and check that out. In this episode, well, we've only got this one PC sitting here in front of me to work on, so we need to change that. But before we can get some more in, we need to see what's wrong with this one, see if we can't get it fixed, or at least get some parts ordered, and then we can end the day, and hopefully more stuff will roll in. So let's grab this thing. Oh, it's an interesting case. What is that? Oh, that's the Corsair. Okay. So Corsair case. I know that case. Well, let's take a look here. This one says it needs RAM. Let me open up the tablet. Let's take a look at the email. It's the only one we've got here. It says, so my PC just broke. Really need you to help me out here. Have you got any RAMs laying around? Ah, some RAMs. Mine seems to have vanished. Also, if you wouldn't mind, I prefer Team Group hardware, all the best. So it doesn't really say how much RAMs they need. Let's take a look here at what they've got in this system. They've got the Corsair 380T, Ryzen 7 1800X, a 1080 Ti. Wow. Okay. So maybe a couple of 8 gig sticks ought to do it, I would think. Maybe 3600 megahertz since it is a Ryzen. Ryzen likes a little bit faster RAM. And they want team groups. Let's take a look here what we can get for them. Let's open up the shop. Let's head over to memory. Let's look for team group. Team group, and I want 3600. Is that the only team group in 3600? Oh my. That's something. Team groups got a lot of 3200, but with that Ryzen, I'd really like to give them some 36. And I think that's all they've got is the Extreme there. Let me go back here. I want to open up the side of this case. I just want to see what kind of cooler they've got. Okay. I think that tall RAM will clear. That team group stuff's a little bit tall. So let's go back down here. Here we go. The 3600. Let's grab 2 of those. And we'll do next day because this said it was due in 5 days. So we definitely don't need to spend the extra money on the same day delivery. I'm going to go ahead and buy this now. Hopefully that's all this thing needs. I guess we'll find out for sure when it comes in. But let's go in this day. Let's get some more PCs in to work on as well as these parts. Let's end this. And we'll go to work. Did I click that or did it automatically open? So we need something. Somebody needs something off-site. We've got a bunch of other emails. I only see 2 PCs though. But before I get started on those, I really want to get the RAM in this one so we can call this thing done. Man, walking in this big workshop seems so slow. Let's see if I can sneak this RAM in here. Let's see, memory. We've got 2 sticks of this stuff. Yeah, that fits. That fits. There we go. Let's power it on. Oh, look. The RAM's the same color as... Oh, I missed going into the BIOS. Don't tell anybody. I'm just going to do a quick power cycle and hop into the BIOS. I just want to make sure that they're getting their full 3600 speed. They're not. It's at 2400, so let's turn XMP on. And we're going to apply those changes and restart. There we go. There we go. All right, this is done. So I'm just going to put this side panel back on. And we're ready to go put this out here in the delivery area. And I'm going to open up the tablet. And we're going to collect this one, be done with it. A with, what's that, 5 pluses? Wonderful service. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. All right. So let's discard that one. We'll take a look at this offsite thing in a minute. Just found out I picked up the wrong papers on my way into the office. I was supposed to grab the notes for a presentation. Presentation's in 5 minutes. It was nice knowing you. Okay, well, thank you for that email. So this one says I need a more powerful motherboard to prepare for the great forthcoming event. I'm told MSI produced the MEG X570, which they dub godlike. That seems appropriate. Okay, so sounds like they want the MSI MEG X570 godlike motherboard. What do they have here? So that should fit. What is this RAM? 2 gigs of RAM. They want a top of the line motherboard, and they have bottom of the barrel Shein Titan 2 gig 2133 megahertz RAM. That doesn't make a bit of sense. Not one bit of sense. But, you know, they didn't ask for anything else. So I'm going to hop into the shop and go to motherboards. Let's clear that out from the team group thing. And they want the X570 godlike. So let's go ahead and add that to the cart. And while we're at it, let me go back to the email here. And I want to go to this PC, which is that one. I'm going to put this over here on the workbench so it's out of the way. Oh, it looked like it had nothing in it for a moment. I thought that was an empty case. So this one says my computer was starting to get hot while running and now it won't turn on at all. This is not a good sign. If you got any ideas what's happening here? If you manage to get it going again, maybe run clean it. We pay for the pro license, we might as well use it while we can. Okay. Man, these notes. What are these weird notes? I'm not even going to read that. So run clean it pro, replace CPU, case fan. Interesting. So they've got a Ryzen 7 3700X. They want me to replace that. And the single Mortoni heat away fan. Okay. Okay. Is that it? And then just run clean it pro. I think we can do that. So let's go to the shop. Let's clear that out. We will go to CPUs. 3700X. There it is. We'll add that to the cart. And case fans. They just want the Mortoni. That is $7. Done. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the email here. So case fan, CPU, run clean it pro. Done, done, done. Let's grab this PC and we're going to put it over here. Oh, that's much tinier than I was expecting it to be. Oh, that's Ira. That's our boss. Okay, that's Ira's PC. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's take a look at this off-site thing in case we need to order anything for it. It says, I'm stuck up here at Iratech Northwest helping test their weird office simulator. They just told me I need Unify 4D to run their simulator project and Cap It All to capture footage, but they're both missing from the PC they gave me. Heck, I don't even know if this computer meets the minimum requirements for those apps. Do you have time to drive up here and give me a hand? So they need Cap It All and Unify 4D. 2070 ought to handle just about anything. 16 gigs of RAM. The only thing I would be concerned about would be their Ryzen 3 1300X. So we're going to have to close this tablet out. We're going to have to go to the PC and look at will it run for Cap It All and Unify 4D. So will it run Cap It All, a minimum spec, a 2070, that'll work. 8 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of VRAM, so that'll work, all of that. I'm sure they have at least 16 gigs of storage. An i5 6600K. I'm pretty sure that their Ryzen 3 is not going to match that. And that's just for minimum spec. And then Unify 4D. Let's take a look at that. 1060 and an i5 7400. So that needs a 7400, and Cap It was what, one more time? A 6600. So at least a 7400 equivalent. Let's go to the part ranking. So there's an i5 7400. So here's a 6600K, so we're definitely going to need to be above that. So we need at least a Ryzen 5 1400. Because they had a Ryzen 3 1300X. So a Ryzen 5 1400 ought to get it done. Let's go to the shop. CPU processors and 1400. 170 bucks, no big deal. Done. Okay. So we got all that stuff in the cart. We should be good with next day delivery. Let's double check. This doesn't say anything about when it needs to be done. This says 4 days. And this one was 5 days. So we're good for next day delivery. We will do, let's close that out. We'll do the ones here at the office first. And then we'll go to the offsite and replace the CPU as well as adding the software that they need. So I've ordered that. Let's go into this day. So we can get in all of our parts. We can go get stuff done, go to work. We got one more PC in. There's all of our stuff. Excellent. Let's start with this one. There's the little case fan. Let's pull that sucker out of there. Let's get this off. Does this not want to open? There we go. There we go. We'll get the CPU out. And then we need to put a new CPU in. So we'll grab the new 3700X. Get that put in there. Let's grab the new case fan. How do you break a case fan? How the heck do you break a case fan? I don't know. That's a good one. Maybe you like stuck a pencil or pen or something and it burned out. We'll get some thermal paste on there. And then I want to get the CPU cooler back on this stupid passive. Should we rotate it? Should we like rotate it this way so that the air pulls across? Oh, it won't let me? Really? All right. Whatever. So that's the way it's going to go. Okay. All right. I'm going to power this on. I just want to check. I think the BIOS is all good. Yeah, we're all good here. And then we just need to run Clean It Pro. Yep, run Clean It Pro. That is not already on here, I don't believe. So let me get a USB drive in. And we will install Clean It Pro. Wherever it may be. Where are you, Clean It Pro? There it is. Yes, restart. Pretty sure this thing has SSDs in it. It still feels slow to me. Oh well. Welcome to Clean It Pro. When was the last time you felt clean? Well, we're going to clean this computer up real nice. Clean up complete. Perfect. All right, let me get the side panel put back on here. And this can go out into the delivery area for us to collect here in just a moment. So we'll put that up there. And then this one, we got to take every blasted thing out of it because we need to replace the motherboard. I'm assuming maybe the motherboard is possibly broken. I don't know. I'm just going to unplug everything from the power supply. There we go. Then we've got SATA cable here. Got, what is that, a fan controller? Let's get maybe CPU cooler off. We've got their dinky 2 gig stick of RAM. And they're probably underpowered CPU, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm just doing what they asked. So let's grab their MSI MEG X570 Godlike motherboard. And we will get this thing ready for CPU and their one little dinky stick of RAM. CPU's in. Let's grab their RAM. going to get some thermal paste on here. And where's the cooler? There it is. We'll get the cooler put on. There we go. Then their graphics card. No, I don't want to install it there. There we go. There we go. I think we just need to cable this up and it should be done. Let's power this on. I am going to hop into the BIOS just to make sure we don't need to turn on XMP or anything for them. I don't think we did. Yeah, because they had that crappy little stick of Shein Titan RAM. Oh, man. All right, we'll let this thing boot up. I'm going to put the side panels back on because this is done. They didn't ask me to change any colors or anything, so out here in the hall this goes. Or not the hall, but the delivery area. I'm going to open up the email here because I want to go ahead and collect these two. All is as it should be. Praise be to Warren. All right. Let's discard that. Let's collect Ira's. You figured out what was broken and fixed it. Yes, I see now. The lesson is clear. Iratech can be saved. And I, Ira T. Lester, will save it. You're welcome. Let's never speak of this again. Okay. All right, we'll discard that. Let's head off site. Let's head off site. I think we've got everything we need for this off-site thing. Let's at least hope so. So let's go hop in our little Honda and roll out. Okay. Is that a beanbag chair? That's nice. That's nice. A little bit messy. What the heck happened? What is that? Is that supposed to look like that? It looks like a broken screen of some sort. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone. Let me power this down. And I want to get the CPU cooler off. Get this CPU out of here because we're going to replace this with something a little more powerful. We've got the Ryzen 5 1400. Should run this software that they're wanting to run just fine. Let's get some thermal paste on here. And we'll get the CPU cooler put back on. I said they had 16 gigs of RAM, I think, so that should be good. If not, it looks like... What kind of RAM is that? I can't tell, but if we need more, we may just have to order it. Let me hop into the BIOS here. I just want to see if... Oh, it did. It did. We need to turn on XMP. Let's let this thing reboot. Hopefully into the operating system. And we need to install some software. Did I put that USB drive in there? Okay. So they need Cap It All and Unify 4D. Hopefully they have enough RAM to run everything. Okay. We're good to go. We are good to go. Let me get the side panel on here. And I think we can head back to the workshop. Get in our little car here and get back to the office. Okay. Let's collect this one. Thank you so much. I bet if I asked nicely, I could get you added to the special thanks on this simulator game. Doubt it. But thanks for that. All right, let's discard that one. And then what do we have here? A fire seems to have damaged my CPU fan. Please replace it as a matter of urgency. As an unfortunate side effect, everything is covered in a fine layer of ash. This is an emergency. Well, all right. All right. So, let's see. Was it the case fan? It must be their Be Quiet Pure Rock Slim. Yeah, CPU fan. CPU fan. Let's go to the shop. Well, let's add that to the cart. I'm pretty sure that's what it said it was. Pure Rock Slim. Yep, I was right. Well, since this is the only thing we've got in the shop, let's go ahead and order this for next day delivery. We'll go into the day, and then we can repair that thing. Go to work. Whoa, doorbell's ringing. Doorbell's ringing. Hey, I know how disappointed you must be about your onboarding sessions being delayed. I'm so sad you haven't experienced all the fun activities like the aptitude survey and the fire alarm procedures. Incidentally, if there is a fire, send HR an email ASAP so we can let you out. Those automatic fire doors are like 3 inches thick, and they will not open without company ID. Anyway, to apologize for the delays, and as a special thanks for coming out to help me, I ordered you a little gift. It should be arriving today, so keep an eye out for a package from Dekor. All right. So we got some Dekor. And then we got some more emails and whatnot, but we're gonna take a look at this on fire PC. Here's our Dekor. Here's our Dekor. Before we look at that, though, let me go to this PC. So it's that one. Let's grab this. I'm going to go put it over here. And then let's grab all of our Fragile, which is 3 boxes for 1 air cooler. And let's take a look at the Dekor. So we got PC Building Simulator, the board game. Let's place this. You just received your first collectible item. Walk over to the shelves next to the glass doors and click on the customization slot to display it. All right. So that's the only place I can put it is where they want me to put it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Press the C button to toggle customization mode on and off. Okay. So C, in customization mode, you can see all the places where you can display items you receive as gifts or purchase from Dekor. Approach a customization slot and select it to place an item there. So yeah, we can fill up all kinds of... Oh, we can even hang some stuff. Here's something big. There's an area, some areas over there. Yeah, we've got lots of customization we can do. I'm assuming that's for speakers, possibly. And who knows, pictures on the wall, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Well, let's turn that off. Maybe we'll look into doing some customization here soon. I'm wondering if we got an app for that. Okay, so we got an email from Dekor. You can now find the same low prices on all your favorite Dekor products without ever leaving your chair. Explore this season's Dekor catalog from where you are with our new app. There you'll find our whole range from office chairs to plant pots, and we'll deliver it directly to your door. All right, so we can just go to the shop. Here we go. So is this on our tab? It sure is. It's right here. Look at this, $349 coffee maker. That thing better make the best coffee ever. Oh man, $99 for some coffee, $750 popcorn maker. These prices, well, they're pretty high. They're pretty dang high. Got books and holy cow, chairs. A Vindotron 9000. Heck yeah. Oh, we'll have to go through that in another episode. I'm definitely not going to get started with that right now, but let's go ahead. Let's get rid of that. We've got this email here. It says, was just going over our recent feedback, and it looks like someone sent you a gift. It's not anything weird, is it? One of those execs once sent me a topless photo, said it was art. Oh my. He changed his tune pretty fast after I got it framed and hung it outside the shower room on floor 12. Why does this office have a shower room? I don't know. Anyway, assuming your gift was a little less creepy, you're probably wondering what to do with it. Eurotech company policy is all workplace decorations and furnishes must be pre-approved, but I've always treated that as more of a suggestion. Feel free to add, remove, or change items at any time. It's your workshop after all. Word on the street is Dekor are launching a new home delivery app soon. Once that goes live, you'll be able to get cool stuff delivered straight to your workshop. So go wild or don't. I'm not your mom. All right. All right. So let's go back down here. We've got this emergency one that we need to get taken care of. We need to clean out the dust. Oh, I need to get out of decor mode. We need to clean out the dust and replace this CPU cooler. I don't know why we don't need to replace these fans, because I would think they'd be pretty filthy as well. But we're just going to do what was asked. We're going to clean out the dust. And we're going to replace the CPU cooler. And then that's probably going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm sure we will get around to looking at all the decor stuff. And we've got a little bit of money up there. We may buy some things. We may have to. Oh man, come on. Come on, get clean. There we go. There we go. I think we're good there. Let's get the CPU cooler out of here. And we'll get some thermal paste on the CPU and get the new one installed. That's definitely broken. There we go. It's powered on. I want to check his BIOS as I usually do, because XMP is something so easy to turn on, but we didn't need it. We'll leave it on anyway. It's not going to hurt anything, that's for sure. This booted right up. We are good to go on this. Let's do this sell all broken. Yep, let's get rid of all those broken parts. We need to get the side panel for this case put back on. We can go stick this out here in the delivery area. We'll go ahead and collect it as well. Let's pull up the tablet. Let's collect this. Many thanks for rectifying the issue. I sincerely hope it won't happen again. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, you know, a fire in your office. It's not good. It's not good. All right, so we've got a couple of PCs for the next episode. And we got everything done we wanted to get done in this episode. We even got a nice little PC building simulator board game. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're definitely going to take a look at the Dekor app in the next episode. We're also doing pretty good up here in the XP. We're at level 5. We've got a big old smiley face. We've got a little over 6 grand. Actually, we're getting close to 7 grand, so that's not too bad. We might be able to buy some pretty cool decor stuff. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support me, if you enjoy this content, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. There's also a join button right next to the subscribe button that lets you become a channel member. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you in the next episode.